Feeling tight today? Let's take 20 minutes to release tension, open your hips, and stretch your hamstrings. My name is Michelle, and welcome to Yoga Bliss. Let's begin in our easy seat. So maybe closing the eyes or finding that soft gaze and beginning to connect with that breath. Deep inhale and to exhale with the entire body. Maybe listening to the sound of the breath. Inhale, exhale. Fill the body with the breath. Inhale and exhale. On the in-breath, sending the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And may we release tension in both our minds and our bodies in today's practice, both on and off the mat. Meeting ourselves exactly as we are in this moment. May we fully be present in the here and now. If the eyes have been closed, you can gently blink them open. Find that focal point slightly ahead of you. And we can release and come out of our easy seat. Let's make our way into tabletop position. And shoulders over the wrist, hips are over those knees. Let's work through some cat-cows here, finding release through that back. Inhale, pulling the shoulder blades back. Exhale, press away from the earth, round up the back. Inhale, find space through that heart. Exhale, find space through the back of the heart. Inhale, crown of the head to the sky. Exhale, send that chin towards the chest. One more here. Inhale, feeling through the back. And to exhale, send that tailbone under. And gently back through center. Release that right heel behind you. We'll find bird dog, maybe releasing left arm ahead of you. Inhale. Exhale, pull everything to heart center. So finding a long line of energy here. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Release that left hand down. Release that right heel to the back of the mat. Bring that right knee towards that right elbow. So finding an openness through that hip. And release, extend that heel back. And let's do that again. So finding your range of motion here. And to inhale. And to exhale. Begin to send that right leg towards that right shoulder. You're going to release that foot flat. Press through the outer edge of your right foot. Send your arms forward. Send those hips back high. So finding a bit of a puppy pose here. Just different leg position. Just noticing where you feel that stretch. Deep in breath. Exhale. So maybe bring focus into the back, into that right leg. Inhale and to exhale. Let's walk those hands back. Lift that right leg and send the heel to the back of the mat. Let's release that right leg down. Extend that left heel back. Find your length here, maybe extending right arm ahead. Inhale, exhale to heart center. So pull that navel to the spine. Inhale, exhale. One more here. Inhale and exhale. Release that right hand. Release that left heel back. Bring that left knee towards that left shoulder and extend it back. And again, not forcing, we're just gently opening up through the hip. Inhale and to exhale. One more here. Inhale and to exhale. Send that left foot to that left side of the mat. Release, press to the outer edge of that foot. Send your hips up high. Extend the arms ahead of you. Maybe releasing forehead to the mat. And deepen breath. Exhale. Inhale, expand through the ribs in the back. Exhale, we'll take one more here. Inhale and exhale. Gently walk those hands back. Send that foot off the floor. Send the heel behind you and release that knee down. Send your hips up high into your first down dog. So maybe pedaling through those feet, equal weight into hands and feet. And option one is stay here to send that right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, send that right heel towards that left glute, opening up through that right hip. Back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot through to the hands. Let's find our lunge here. Maybe hands to those blocks. Little lift through that center. So we're going to shift forward and back. Option to bring that left foot in to feel a little bit more stable through your feet. Inhale and exhale. So think a deeper pyramid pose here. Back into that lunge. Inhale and exhale. Maybe a bend in that front knee. Back to that lunge. Inhale and exhale. Back to lunge. Let's find our twist here, right arm to the sky or lower back. Inhale and exhale. Release that hand down. Let's release both hands. Find plank or tabletop or hovering tabletop. Pull that navel to the spine. Crease of the elbows to the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, release the knees, gently release that chest. Let's find a gentle cobra here. Inhale and exhale, lower. Pressing into those legs. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling into those hands. Inhale and exhale. Shift through tabletop position. Tuck those toes under. Let's find down dog again. So option to stay here or send that left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, opening up through that left hip. Back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot through to the hands. Find your version of a high lunge. Again, a little bit of a lift through those hips so we find support there. And we'll shift forward and back. Inhale. Exhale, shifting back. And back to high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, you can even flex that front foot. Let's do one more here. Inhale. And exhale. Back to lunge. Send that left arm to the sky or hand to hip. Easy twist. Inhale. Exhale, release. Find plank, tabletop, or hovering tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take that launch forward. Find your version of Chaturanga. Maybe releasing those knees. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. Deepen breath. And exhale. Option one, stay here to send that right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot through to the hands. So find warrior one or high lunge into warrior two. Pulling those inner thighs towards one another. Inhale. Exhale. Find your version of warrior two. Pressing that right knee back towards those baby toes. Just take a pause here. Allowing yourself to release tension throughout the body. Releasing tension in our minds. Inhale, let's straighten through that front leg. And to exhale, press that energy down. Inhale, feeling that connection to the earth. Exhale. One more here. Inhale and exhale. Straighten through that front leg. Let's heel toe that back foot in. Back foot parallel or angled in slightly. Take your lunge forward. Inhale, exhale. Find your version of triangle. So growing. Inhale. And exhale. Let's make our way up. Send all toes to face the side of the mat. Opening up through heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Find your forward fold. So maybe hands to blocks. Maybe a bend in those knees. And as we breathe together here on that exhale, releasing, letting go through the body. Inhale And exhale, allowing the body to soften. And one more here, inhale. And exhale. Gently roll up, just taking your time. Head is the last part to come up. Send the arms overhead, inhale, exhale, find your warrior two. Find your warrior one or high lunge, inhale. Exhale, release those hands. Let's move through Chaturanga or skipping Chaturanga, meeting in Down Dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. Deepen breath. And exhale. Option one, stay here. Two, send that left leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot through to the hands. Root to rise. Find your high lunge. Warrior two or warrior one. Warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, press out, left knee back. Front toes face the top of the mat. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, send that energy down. And inhale. Exhale, feel that strength through your body. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten through that front leg. Let's heel toe that back foot in. Take your launch forward. Inhale. Exhale, find your version of triangle. Press away from the earth. Energy coming up through that center. Legs are engaged. Neck in line with the spine. Inhale. Exhale. One more here. Inhale. Exhale, make your way up. All toes face the side. Opening up through heart center. Inhale. Exhale, find your forward fold. So giving ourselves permission here to soften, to melt, and to let go. Inhale. And exhale. And maybe just saying to yourself, release, soften, let go. Inhale. Exhale. And one more here. Inhale. Exhale with the entire body. Gently roll up. Send the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, find your warrior two. Find your high lunge or warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, release those hands. Moving through Chaturanga or skipping Chaturanga. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. Let's find release with that breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go through that mouth. Two more like that. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, release the knees to the mat. Let's walk those knees forward, coming onto those sit bones and facing the side of the mat. So extending the legs out to those corners of the mat. Maybe blocks are in front of you. An option to prop those hips up with a blanket or bolster or pillow. Find length through that back. Inhale, and then exhale, gently release forward. So wherever you want to take those forearms and hands, and allowing ourselves to settle into those hips, into those legs. Notice what you're feeling through those hips, and just let it be. Let's take a deep in breath, and to exhale with the entire body. Bring that awareness into the body. Just notice if you may be holding, even just finding a 1% release throughout that body. Just taking notice if you may be holding anywhere within the body, and can you find some release. Deep in breath and exhale. And allowing ourselves to find that space for stillness, quieting of the mind, relaxing the body. And deepen breath. Exhale, gently roll up. And we'll release those legs, give them a little bit of a shake. And we'll bring the feet to the top of the mat. Take a gentle reach forward here. Inhale. Exhale, gently lower. Knees towards heart center. Allow those knees to drop slightly. Release that left foot to the mat. So we're going to take our right hand to that right knee. Just find some gentle circles here. Keeping that back connected to the earth. You can reverse that movement. Gently back to center. Let's just take a moment, release that right knee across the body. Just finding a gentle twist here. Inhale, breathing into that right side. And exhale. Just gently move back through center. Bring that left knee towards heart center. Allow that knee to drop slightly. Left hand to that knee. Find your circles here. And let's reverse that. And gently back to center. Let's release that left knee across the body, finding your twist for just a moment. Inhale. And exhale. And come gently back through center. Release both feet. Hug knees in towards heart center. Maybe head to the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Release the head. Release your legs. Find your version of Shavasana. To find balance, invite change. To find clarity, welcome stillness. To find peace, embrace presence. From the Daily Buddhist. And gently begin to find movement in your hands and feet, fingers and toes. Slowly blinking the eyes open. Bringing the feet flat. Finding some gentle sways. Making your way to your side of choice. Take that pause. And gently make your way up into your version of easy seat. On the inhale, send the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. May we allow ourselves to release tension in both our minds and bodies. Move through our day with peace, calm, and ease. Grateful to our bodies for allowing us to practice today. Grateful to share this practice with you. The light within me acknowledges the light within you. Thank you for practicing with me today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and or comment below. And join me for some more flows like this. Have a beautiful day.